put me down. There's a bug trying to bite me. That's inside the house.
But next time, please knock.
Okay.
And make yourself known before, because we were just recording really good audio. Now she's going to have to repeat herself. Or she'll just edit around you interrupting us.
Okay.
That's not, okay, that's, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You're playing outside?
No. I'm inside.
You just put off on to sit in the house?
No, because there's a bug now trying to bite me.
Put this back where you found it, please. Shut the door and tell everybody I'm podcasting. Close the other door, too.
Everyone, Mommy's podcasting!
Good morning.
Good morning.
Why is
Happy
it
Monday.
7:30 a.m. and we're recording?
Because we're moms and it's a holiday. I mean, I was just, as I'm like putting the blankets around Quinn's loft bed in here to set up, because everybody is in my house in all of the spaces where I would typically go. I thought, God, if this isn't a mom or a podcast run by moms, I don't know what is, because who's like, yeah, let's get online at 7:30 and record a show. Braless in our pajamas, bedhead, white t-shirts.
Because what happened was, I feel like Justin Beck's new, his new idea that he's running things around here and making me go outside a lot. I feel like that has really interfered with my schedule. Like,
I mean, truly, I was looking at your day yesterday and I thought, oh my God, have we swapped lives? I'm the one that's home right now, like Saturday, cleaning her rugs, cleaning her house. Melissa's out enjoying the great outdoors. Like, I'm not sure I understand what's going on right now.
It was very strange, but I gotta say, listen, it's 2020. Crazier shit has happened. I was really... Let's not get crazy. I don't love being outside. However, if all of the elements line up as they did yesterday, I feel like it's a game changer.
Is your weather nice there?
It was hot, but we went to a place where the park was it's a park / forest / beach. So you walk around this giant trail / loop, so you can ride your bikes, but you could also walk, you could also jog, and there was enough space on the trail to where people don't have to physically be near you. Mm-hmm. And then you can go, man your own little side of the beach and have your own business. So the day before yesterday, we went to a park, and that was next to a beach, but the beach was too busy. I didn't want my kids to have to wear
a
mask
outside
by the water, and that was weird.
Yeah.
But nobody was at this volleyball court, which is sad if you think about it. Like, my kid wanted to touch the sand, and we had a volleyball court to offer her, but I spun that shit real good. I did. I was like, look, here's the thing. Mommy and Daddy got this place special for you. Nobody's going to come on this volleyball court, so you could take your mask off and boom, boom, play right here in this sand. So, I raked it a little. It was, I got that gross layer off.
I was going to say, when I saw her playing in the sandbox, that was like growing up, we were never allowed to play in outdoor sandboxes because my mom was always like, that's just a big cat litter box. That's just filled with cat poop. I mean, thinking back on it now, no, it's not. How many feral cats are running around Cincinnati, Ohio, like pooping in outdoor sandboxes? But we were not allowed to play in those as a child. So good for you for fighting that cleanliness urge and letting your child be a child.
I'm still mad quiet. I'm looking at you like Linda really had it right. But the child's level of joy. I mean, it was sad,
so
but it was
happy.
also so happy. So she had
Yeah.
the thing was, the volleyball court setup was next to, one of these big highfalutin yellow and green and gold, and it was sparkling from the sky playgrounds. She hasn't been to a playground. And there were monkey bars, and there was a little kids section and a big kids section, and it looked clean and pristine and nice if this wasn't a pandemic. There were only, one little family on their little playground, one little family on our playground. It was sort of like an understood thing that, we made eye contact with the parents, like, you want to try this now? Like, but I was like, nah, cool, go. So it was unspoken, but with masks on, with fingers, like, oh, stay. Because we're not touching that after y'all did. No. So I saw the playground, and Justin and I looked at each other because we saw her see it. Mm-hmm. And he was like, babe, quiet, babe. I think I was like, I know. I'm thinking. Because we had a plan, but we also didn't think, she's going to want to go to the playground, which was stupid because why wouldn't she? She's a child.
Of course.
So then I go, you want to go to the playground? And, I had my whole big, that voice you got to do when you're about to disappoint them. You got to top load it. You want to go to the playground? The thing is, there's other kids playing there, but I thought I heard an ice cream truck. I really did. What if we did that instead?
Yeah. You got to have that thing in your back pocket that's ready to go. We do that all the time.
Yeah. So, I'm sitting in my mind making the better choice for her, not, And thank you. You can bring it here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm sure Chris doesn't bring homemade iced coffee, yellow salted fucking Kit Kats, and hot coffee.
I don't like iced coffee.
It's not iced coffee. Iced tea.
Oh, he meant iced tea. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, see Chris doing that this early in the morning.
Did you just hear him?
I did just hear him, and actually, Chris came in the other night. I've got to tell you, this is so funny. So, I guess he must follow you on Instagram now. And he says...
he does. I let him in, yes.
Okay, he's like, I like how Melissa likes to come in here and be like, rich white lady. He's like, did you see her coffee maker? Amanda, that's like a $5,000 coffee maker. How is she going to be in here? He's like, do you... And for like a whole 5 minutes, you could see his mind was melting. Like, we're over here sweating buying like a $300 like coffee maker from Crate and Barrel. Like, yeah, this is really expensive. And he's like, Amanda, it's like in the wall. And I was like, dude, I know. And I said, but I think that like she doesn't like buy anything else. So maybe like if like
that's the real truth.
They just like put all their money in their coffee machine. I don't know what to tell you. He was like, well, she can't just tell you you're super rich because you don't have a $5,000 coffee machine.
I love man math.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, wow, okay, wow, that's how she wants to play it. Like, nobody was playing anything. I still think you're a rich white lady. I just happen to have some rich white lady shit as well. Nobody said I didn't have it.
So, no, I have hot coffee out of my poor people Ninja coffee maker. In my
Ninja's
kitchen.
cute. Ninja's cute. We were fucking with Miley, but Ninja's cute. No, well, the truth about that coffee machine is the coffee machine is worth more than the entire kitchen. So you should just inform him of that. We built that coffee machine around this IKEA kitchen that was designed to look like a very well executed poke and pole kitchen. So a lot of hard work went into making that machine work with our budget.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
Because Justin Beck's thing was coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to, now my thing is coffee, and he's back to Dunkin' Donuts. So it's my machine. I take care of it lovingly.
Yeah.
And it's also Megan's machine, my girlfriend Megan, pre-pandemic, at least once a week. I didn't even have to be here. I was like, I have to go run all these errands, but your coffee's ready if you want to sit on the couch for an hour before your kids get out. She's like, yep.
That's amazing.
She had the remote. She had blankets. She had her corner. I would come back in from Trader Joe's hey, girl, hi. She was like, I got to go pick up my son. All right. So, like, literally sit on my couch and enjoy my coffee. That's the type of friendship she and I have.
I love it.
But back to what I was saying.
Yes. Outside.
Yes. So, she's finding seashells in the volleyball court.
Uh-oh.
One
Are
was
they
like
really
the old
seashells?
ace bandage. Oh God.
A Band-Aid.
Yeah. Oh, the horrible items, and she was lining them up. Look at my beautiful treasures. I was like, yes.
Oh, no.
Nice. I love all these.
Is that a condom?
And then I had to kind of just shush them so that she forgot. And then she's like, have you seen my shells? I'm like, I don't know if I saw those shells. Let me think. And I have shells, in the garage randomly for crafting. I was like, I think I know where I put them. Girl, them shells never made it here.
Yeah, of course not.
But wow, I gotta say, Amanda, you were onto something with that outside.
Outside times. I know. Can you believe it?
No, I really can't.
2 days in a row, right? You've been outside 2 days in a row?
Ma'am, back to back, wall to wall, outside bonanza, okay?
Yeah.
I'm talking about bike racks, bitch. I'm talking about bag of snacks and the tools I'm gonna need.
Yeah.
Baby wipes, bleach wipes, hand sanitizer, gloves, extra masks, fabric masks in case this, you gotta have mask options. You don't know, what their willingness level is going to be. They've never been outside. There was a lot of variables.
Yeah.
Cleaned the car out so that, the car is like an extension of our home just in case outside gets crazy. There's a mermaid blanket back there because I'm going to have this air cracking. Like, we're not turning the AC down. So it was a lot. And I got to say, I learned that the pandemic is truly over out here.
Yeah, I think it's truly over out here too, even though it's not. I mean, I think our state is still trending up. So
right.
Yeah.
Our transmission rate right now in New York is 1%. So anytime I heard, an old man on a park bench 200 feet away from me cough, I'd be like 1% and I ain't even over there. 1% and I ain't even over there. So it's cool.
That's good. That's good. Wow. Let's take a minute and let's look at your growth,
Amanda,
from
roll that
February
beautiful bean footage.
to
Bitch,
now.
You tell me about my growth. Go ahead.
Oh my God, you are actually using your logic brain and not, you've told your anxiety brain, take a seat, 1%, these are facts. I know science tells me that I'm okay if this old man over here coughs out in the open. Look at, you were outside.
Cough. I looked back and watched him. He coughed and spit right in his hand. I was like, okay, well, I'm just not going to go by that bench.
Right. It's disgusting.
And I kept hearing, coughs and things. And Justin was like, babe, you're going to crash that bike and break your teeth. That's what it took for me to stop listening to the outside, picking up
My teeth.
I was picking up. I was
Yeah.
like, ooh, what's she doing under there? What's she doing? And then, I would be like, whole family. Oh, that looks like a mixed household. Justin's like, it's a group of people, of nurses and scrubs taking their charges out for fresh air. I was like, oh, okay. You're right. I didn't have my glasses on. I couldn't see that far. He was like, you are completely a terrible person. I was like, I said it looked like a mixed household. He goes, yeah, you think? But I feel alive. I get it.
Good. Are you guys going outside today?
Let's not get crazy. You said 2 days in a row.
It's been really nice here. We're having that. We always get that nice false fall that happens usually this time of year. And so the humidity's been low. It's been cool. In the mornings, it's that refreshing crisp.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good. I love it. Quinn and I took a little bike ride yesterday. I'm hoping that hot humid heat doesn't come back, but it will until at least the end of October.
What new things did you discover about your daughter on this bike ride?
She's very much me. So I had on a house dress when we went out because so the bike ride actually happened because we had been talking all day we should go do something. What are we going to go do? And Chris had mentioned to the kids, we have this lake here. It's called East Fork Lake. They have a beach. And we told the kids, oh, maybe we can go out to East Fork. And then after he proposed that, I was like, it's going to be so busy because of the holiday weekend. I was like, did you think about that? He was like, well, no. But so he started trying to come up with other ideas. Then I suggested there's a really nice city pool downtown. And I was like, maybe we could go do that. But they had reservations, of course, and everything was booked for yesterday and today. So I think Quinn still had it in her mind that we were going to try to go out to the lake, even though we had decided no. So at 4:00, she's like, are we going? And I was like, well, it's late. And she started to get upset. And Chris was like, but hey, listen, we're going to like order takeout tonight. And we can like, trying to like build up all of the other things that we can do. And I was like, let's go take a bike ride. And so she bit. And I was like, all right, let's go. So my dress keeps getting caught in the back brake. How I've seen people ride bikes in dresses. I do not understand how it can be done. So I'm like gathering it up. She's got a ponytail holder on her wrist because now she's spazzing out. She's like, mommy, you're going to wreck. Don't wreck. So she gives me her ponytail holder and we try to like gather it up and fix it in the ponytail holder. But then the back keeps coming out and then the back gets caught in the brake and she's like riding behind me so slowly, like watching the back of my bike tire. Mommy, it's getting close. It's getting close. Tuck it under your bottom. Tuck it under your It's like, really? Like maybe you could be a 10-year-old for just like 5 seconds.
No.
Just let it go.
I thought that was an excellent quality. We talked about attention to details, something you can't teach.
So we talked about, what did we talk about? Skincare and zit stickers.
Yep.
We talked about, I think somebody on TikTok, somebody's got a Dunkin' Donuts drink that she wants to try. I was like, you realize you don't like coffee and this is a coffee drink. She's like, I know, but it's just a little bit. And I was like, I want to spend like a $3 on a drink that you're going to take a sip of and be like, because I'm not drinking that.
Okay, but she needs the drink. She's got to get the picture. What are you talking about? I'm looking at you like, I'm sorry, it's not about the drink, Mom. It's about the photo opportunity. I don't know which catch up, lady. Hello.
Yeah. So we talked about some of the things that she saw when she was at my mom's this past week. Because she spent the week with my mom. She was having a hard time the first couple days of school, just big feelings. Yeah. She feels like she's missing out. She feels like she's not going to have any friends. She's just really upset those first 2 days. So I called my mom on that second day, and I was like, what are you doing this week? Do you have a lot of things for work? Can Quinn come stay with you? So my mom lives a couple hours away, so she came up on Sunday, picked her up, took her back, and so Quinn had only child time.
Yeah,
she spent
baby.
the whole week with my mom. She got
Miss
to go
Linda.
into work.
Yes.
Yeah. They went shopping. They ate out. They went, my mom's friend Paul, who listens. Hi, Paul. And Paul's partner, Andrew. Andrew loves the lives. Hi, Andrew.
Hi.
I learned that Paul's dogs have their very own giant crate in Paul's garage. And he brings them to work, and he has a golf cart, and they got to ride on his golf cart. I mean, she was living the life this week.
Oh, she had a time.
Yeah, she did. So.
And how many outfits did Miss Linda like?
Oh, we came
was
home.
She popping off in every room with outfits? Like, what are we?
We came home with new deodorant.
Yes.
We came home with bras that have padding in them.
Of course they do. You're going to take those out when you wash.
Little cups. Yeah. We came home with a dress. Quinn is not a dress person. She was when she was little, but as she's gotten older, she doesn't like them so much. But Linda got her into a dress.
Yes.
So, golf claps.
A little like midi cool girl dress.
It's cute. It's like yellow. Oh, Quinn calls me. She's like, Mom, what did she say? It's like a mustardy yellow. She's like, Mom, mustard yellow is like the color for fall. I was like, okay.
Yeah, though.
Gigi says I can wear it with black leggings and my little black booties.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna be so cute. That's exactly the look.
So she came up with a dress, and then my mom is a very tiny person, and Quinn is a very tall person for her age, so they can wear the same size clothes almost. So she came home with Gigi hand-me-downs. So she came home with like 3 new pairs of shoes, pajamas. I don't even know. She had a time.
That's adorable, and that's where I am with Shalom. She's starting to dabble in my stuff.
Yeah.
Which is causing a lot of feelings for both of us.
Because like she's grown.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she and I on our outdoor excursions would go off on the bikes by ourselves, which is how my children ended up covered head to toe in sand. I told him watch the girls. He's like, I came back. He's laying on the park bench relaxing in the sun. And the children are near him, but covered head to toe in sand. And me and Shalom walked back up and we're like, Dad?
What?
Shalom was like, you guys are covered in sand. They're like, yeah, we know. Like, they thought it was awesome. I was like, but your whole bodies. Shalom was like, your whole bodies, guys. So, Mini Mom was kicking in. We were both freaking out. And Justin was like, they're kids. They're allowed to get dirty. Shh. So, when Shalom and I spent some time, 5th and 6th grade, I'm telling you. This summer, a lot changed for her.
Yeah.
Friendships changed. There's people she doesn't know. But she walked away from our mommy-daughter time of riding bike. We raced. We did laps. Who am I? We talked about posture. We talked
really?
About 100%. I said, Shalomi. I mean, there's a Linda that lives inside me. I'm sorry. I was like, we can't do that, honey. Look, feel this.
Yeah.
And feel this. And she's like, I don't feel a difference. I was like, you don't feel a difference in your spine growing toward the sky, your neck elongated. You don't feel. And I almost said prettier, and she did the eyes narrowed squint. What? And I was like, no, it's pretty important. I was like, it's not important. You're right. I'm just saying. I mean, if you don't want to get scoliosis, I'm just saying. And she was like, okay. But it was a good time. She's having a lot of feelings. So she and I have a lot of upcoming appointments together.
Good.
We have to go and face coronavirus. We talked about it together. It was like, yes, it's a pandemic. Yes, you've been inside. Yes, we've been careful, but the transmission rate is 1%, and you need your eyes checked. You've been on the computer and Netflix, and you've watched every episode of freaking Miraculous Ladybug. Like, your eyes are going to rot out of your head. We need to get them checked. And I also think, you need a new, like, more adult pair of glasses.
Yeah.
You're wearing your 5th grade glasses. You're a 6th grader now.
Yeah.
So we went and we looked at, what's trending for teenagers, which I'm like, we don't even really have to look at this because I'm going to tell you what's stylish. And that's the thing. She never, all the time, I'll tell her to do something like 2 years ago. Dude, I'm telling you, this is going to be hot fire. I'm telling you, you're going to look so cute like this. And she'll be like, I don't really like it. And every time, 2 years later, I'm like, 2 years, didn't I say get clear glasses last time we was in there? Didn't I say that? Didn't I say it? She's like, you did say that. I was like, okay. So she's like, I'm just going to listen to you. You're right. I was like, yeah. So it was good. But wow, pandemic life, dealing with her feeling it, like getting reacclimated.
Yeah.
She was looking around like, wow, people are touching things.
Yeah. Do you find yourself I find myself watching TV now. I was watching this show last night, and these girls were in San Francisco, and they bought a bag of cotton candy. And they got the bag of cotton candy. Then they went to take like a pedicab, and they shook the guy's hand. Then they sat down in the back and started eating the cotton candy. And I was like, oh, no, you didn't wash your hands yet. And you just shook his hand.
Oh, I can't even. I'll be watching shit that was made in 1992 and be like, no mask. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Yeah. Look how close they are. Oh my God, you're too close. Everybody spread out.
I'm like, look, people are mad French kissing. What the fuck? But speaking of French kissing, have you been French kissing your husband after junk drawer? Have
I been French kissing? This morning he did come into the kitchen, and he was like, I just want to let everybody know that the trolling of the junk drawer photos is not making any difference in my life. He was like, I said what I said, and it has to be organized. So he just would like to set the record straight.
That's
His
not, well, too bad
exposure
that's
therapy
untrue.
didn't work.
That's untrue because the internet don't lie. I'm pretty sure that he sent me a message specifically in the comments that said, this is making me very upset. So which is the truth, Chris?
I think it's making him upset that people are so messy. But let's just have a little Chris corner here. He is not the cleanest man alive.
Ma'am.
He is not the most organized man alive.
But let them tell it. Let them tell it. And they're Marie Kondo. They'll slide open one shirt drawer, the one shirt drawer they got in order, and be like, well, I mean, I keep mine like this. I'm like, okay. Because we can go into the crawl space and look at your glass jaw memorabilia that ain't even labeled by year. You ain't Beyonce with your shit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he did go out and, like, organize. He put down, like, a special flooring in the garage for the gym setup that we've got now. I mean, he does have his moments. He had his junk drawer moment. He had his gym garage moment. He did finally put away his mountain of laundry yesterday, but I can guarantee you I can walk out into my kitchen right now and find his piles. He has piles. Just like I think we talked about, you have piles. He's a pile person.
And I'm not going to let you slander this man over no damn pile. Because piles are actually pandemic friendly. That mail is getting disinfected as he waits to sort it. So I love a pile.
Yeah. So no, it didn't work. He's still.
I actually don't love a pile. If you think about the other definition of pile, this is stupid, but we've been teaching Shira homophones, so words that sound the same but mean different things. And I just said I love a pile, and I don't mean a hemorrhoid. I don't love that kind of pile.
No.
Speaking of kind of, this is welcome to AAVE Corner.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so when Black folks say must be, so say like you say, I feel sexy and you don't look sexy at all. And I say, must be two sexies.
Yes.
You say, must be two kinds of. We don't clarify two kinds of. It's just must be two, and then the thing that you're talking about.
Got it.
Right.
Okay, good to know.
No, it's just going to be, I'm telling you, you're going to walk into a space one day and say that shit and execute it exactly properly. And there's going to be a black person in that room that goes, hold on. I should get that. What? I do this with my friend Maria, who's a school teacher in a high school all the time, where she'll just execute shit way proper. And they'll be like, wait a minute.
This was... I saw this woman on Instagram. It was so cute. She had all of these little Instagram stories. She's a teacher. She must be like middle, junior, high school age kids. And she's talking to them and teaching them lessons, but she's also throwing in AAVE to talk to them. And you can hear the kids in the background. Like, so I'll have to find it. But the child said something like, well, I can't do this. And she's like, well, that doesn't sound like that's my problem. And the kid like looks at her like, what? And she's like, no, you just need to go back and reread it and like do it again. And then somebody says something and she's like, period, and takes her hand under her. Like they're talking about, I think, punctuation in the sentence. And they get to the end and she's like, period.
Yeah, and that would be the exact best way to use it. Her not using it in the sense, but using it in the literal sense. Like, after this statement, you would put a period. They were probably like, wait a second, what?
It was so funny. It was cute.
But it is a very cute and cool way to connect with students that way, but only if you execute it properly. Only if, like, the time has been taken. So Maria has taken the time and understand. Like, there have been times where I know when she gets out of school, 3:30, I'm getting that call. Melissa. And she's like, don't want to keep you up, just real quick. So when they say, I'm like, oh, well, what did you say? And then she'll tell me what she said. I'll be like, you got that exactly right. She's like, okay, they looked confused. Good, okay.
It looked confused.
They're always like, Miss P, there ain't no way. You're friends with a black lady. Ain't no way. You know a black person because this can't be. And she's like, no, I just know things. I do.
That's cute.
Yeah, so I'm going to get you on all the AAVEs. You're going to be like, must be too.
Okay, try me.
I'll test you on one? Let me see.
Yeah.
I gotta think of a good one that you might get wrong, but you might get right. Oh, your use of not such and such is top notch.
Not the vacuum.
Not the... Even the intonation. Wowzers.
And at 8:02 a.m. to boot.
Yeah. Does Chris understand not yet?
I don't know. I don't know if I've said it around him. I'll have to see.
It'll be hilarious when he doesn't get it. He'll be like, yes, this, because they're going to take it literally.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, I'm saying not the vacuum isn't, wow, you took the vacuum out.
Yeah.
But he's going to be like, I'm literally using the vacuum. Why wouldn't I use the vacuum? 8 in the morning. What?
I know. This is actually like very efficient of us.
Dude. Getting things done. And then
Yeah,
if we
'cause I
don't
was-
finish, we just add to the end. I mean, like, what?
Well, and I was starting to wonder because I was like, oh shit, you know, I keep forgetting it's a holiday because what is a holiday in a
Right.
pandemic? And I thought, oh God, he's going to want to do something today. Justin's probably going to want to do something today. So like that eats up today, but we've got a live tonight. So it's like, we can't do it after the live because it's going to be late. So are we going to have to push it to Tuesday? But if we push it to Tuesday, now we got to
Scramble with the editing and this and the that. No, and
Yes.
so yesterday after we got in the car and I hand washed everybody's hands at the car and sanitized them and, you know, take that dirty mask off. Let's get that off your face. And I got everybody ready back in the car. I looked at Justin and I said, just FYI, ain't no tomorrow. I can't do another thing because I
Yeah.
have shit to do, which is weird
Yeah.
because to them, we have been this other person for so long. Not that it's a bad thing, but like, you know, when dad on the weekend wants to go do X, Y, and Z, run to Home Depot, go here, do this. And it requires you and the children to sit in the car with him because he doesn't get to hang out with you. So that's a lot of our times in pre-pandemic where we're going to ride with daddy to get such, and such. And then we're going to stop and get ice cream and do this other thing and do this other thing.
Yeah.
But now it's, I have this at such and such o'clock, which he's never heard before. What do you mean you have a thing? I have a thing. I have things.
Okay, so let me ask you, do your kids get upset? My children, Lennox and Quinn, have both said to me, like, I was doing something the other day, and Lennox was like, I hate your podcasting. You're always podcasting. And I was like, but I'm really not. And also, I'm sorry, but your dad leaves the house Monday through Friday and goes to a job for the whole damn day. Nobody says anything to daddy. So when mommy wants to take like 4 hours out of her week to work on the podcast, you got a problem with that?
I love how you're stepping to a child. Really?
Yes, I am, because it's like I am in this house with you 24, like since November 17th, 2014. You and I have been conjoined twins.
Yep.
You go nowhere without me. I go nowhere without
Yep.
you. We are together all of the time.
Can I live? That's another one you can use. Can I live? No, they don't. The whole family is getting very used to mommy has things to do too. Mommy is a person. Too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Your cereal can wait, or you could just do it yourself. So daddy can help you with that Wi-Fi issue, or you could just do something else.
Yes.
So they're
Yes.
used to you how high.
Right. Well, and even Bennett said the other day, Bennett was mad that I was leaving to go teach. And I said, Bennett, I'm literally gone, like
An hour.
all in. Yeah, an hour, hour and a half, you know, if I count drive time. And I said, that is like an hour and a half out of 24 hours in a day. I know, but I just miss you and I'm not used to it. And I said, because I used to do this while you were at school. So you had no knowledge that I was even gone because you were off in the world doing something else. But like, I do things that do not relate to you.
I'd be like, you miss me, girl. I'll leave.
How can you miss me if I never leave?
I left the house 1 hour, maybe 1 hour. Where I've told you this. Where I was nervous as hell. Kept FaceTiming Shalom, alarmed the house. Had her dad call and check in too. 1 hour, you know, just because I didn't want to bring my kids out in the pandemic. And and Shira was falling asleep. So I made it so very little could happen in the 1 hour that I left the house. It didn't even go far. And, you know, we have Life 360, so she can track exactly where I am and how much longer I'm going to be based on the dot moving or not moving.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk back in the house, and Shira is beside herself. You just took so long. Why would you do that? Why would I do what? Don't go like that. Don't go like what? Like in the world as a person? You don't exist outside of their imagination and inside these four walls. They don't. You can't get your armpits waxed. It's just not a thing. Why do you have armpits?
Why do you even care? You're old. Nobody cares about your armpits.
I'm starting to get there though. I gotta say.
Like, you don't care about waxing your armpits?
Bro. Pandemic has changed me.
I was going to say, who are you?
I had a standing wax appointment for 23 years. And that got thrown into a wood chipper because of coronavirus. And I'm like, wow, these are a lot of ducats I have for just being annoyed by this hair that no one sees.
Yeah.
This literally does not matter. And also my face has aged exponentially since this. So I'm like, I think this is the part where, you know, you hit that cusp where you just get too far gone and you're just like, fuck it. I mean, I'm not going to be able to get it back.
I have a friend who just quit shaving all in 100%. And she said at first it felt weird, like when she would go work out and she would think that like everybody was staring at her. And then she just got to the point where she's just like, I don't give a shit anymore. And I thought, how amazing would that be to just not have to shave your body?
I mean, it would be liberating. I mean, listen, 1% transmission rate in New York, these motherfuckers out here alive. I might get alive back again, but I'm just saying, in this 6-month hiatus that I've had armpit hair, I'm like not tripping.
Uh-huh. So are you not shaving it at all? Or you're just letting it be?
I don't shave my underarm area. That would be insane. Who does that? That skin is so sensitive and crazy. Why would you do that? If I shaved, I would get those dark spots. No, this is a waxing only armpit. We don't.
Interesting. Okay, what? So you do have a full on armpit. I've always shaved my armpits.
Girl, hold on. Can you see? Oh, there's a whole boob, no bra.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just
You're like, that's so
it's
little.
not even that bad.
Well, because I've waxed for 50,000 years. They're just a few little wiry, you know, when you see a little old Asian
Mine is
lady.
a full-on, like, man, but I'm hairy. So
really?
When mine comes in, yes.
I'm going to have to take a picture of my armpit hair and send it to you. I mean,
okay.
I won't put it in the Instagram story.
No, I'm hairy.
Really?
Yeah. A little boy made fun of me in the first grade. He told me my legs were super hairy. I got hair in my mouth, actually.
Hairy as hell, goddamn.
And it scarred me, and it made me so self-conscious about my body hair. I went home, and I took my mom's razor, and I shaved like 2 inches from my wrist up and 2 inches from my ankle up. I don't know why I thought that was going to solve the problem.
What are those two random patches on one side?
I don't know. But he made me so self-conscious, and from then on, I was 6. How terrible is that? 6. And then by 4th grade, my mom let me nair my legs. Yes. And then when I got into junior high, she let me bleach my arm hair. She wouldn't let me shave it. And then when I got into high school, I had friends who were swimmers, and they like completely shaved their whole bodies. And I was just like, oh, why don't I just shave? So I shave my arms, I shave my legs, my pits.
Wait, do you shave your arms now?
Yes, I've shaved my arms
really?
ever since high school. Uh-huh.
Wow. What are we talking about? Once a week?
No, probably every few days. Like if
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you mean every few? There's hair there every few days?
Well, like, for some reason, like, these ones kind of down here closer to my wrist grow a little bit faster. Like, I don't have that much hair anymore on my arms. But, like, yeah, usually when it gets, like, you know, maybe a 1/4 inch, I shave it.
I've never shaved my arm in my life.
You're Asian.
You have to look close to see the hair.
Yeah, you're, like, beautifully hairless. I'm not.
But not beautifully hairless. I've have some things. But this, every 3 days.
I don't know.
What razors do you buy? Mach 3s?
No, so that's the other thing. I just use, like, whatever's in the shower, which is usually, like, Chris's something or other.
She's wildin'. Wow.
He gets mad at me because I've straight used, like, the same razor for a whole year, and he's like, Amanda, that's terrible. Yeah. They're so expensive. I hate spending money on razors. Razors are so expensive. They're so expensive.
Amanda Lee. A disposable razor?
Like those Venus or whatever. It's like, what, like $14 for a pack of 2? I can't tell you the last time I bought a razor. The razor that I'm using now is actually a free razor that I got from Crunch maybe a year ago. They were giving them out as, like, promos from a company here, I think, locally.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Do not even continue. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go to fuck to jail. What? Amanda. Okay.
Maybe we need a razor sponsor.
Listen to me. I'm going to go online right now. Chris wears a size 10. I'm going to get his barbecue. I'm going to get his barbecue shoes. I'm just going to do one big shipment because you're killing me right now. These are essentials. I'm going to get him his barbecue shoes. So perhaps maybe he could use them within, in this beautiful weather that you're about to have. I'm going to get it for him, and I need to see him in the shoes. I'm going to get that done this weekend. I'm doing that right this holiday week. I'm going to log on. I'm going to find him some floor shine ass barbecue black ass shoes. And when I'm doing that, I'm going to get you the starter set of the Gillette Mach 3 that's for men.
Yeah.
With I'm talking about Mac Daddy Costco, the cartridges. I want you, and since you're crazy and are using the same shitty razor for a year, you can use one of these things in the cartridge, for however long, but not a year. You could use it like 4 times or something. Then you're gonna
wait, 4 shaves?
Yeah. And
then you throw it away?
I mean, how much area did you shave? I mean, if I'm shaving my legs and like,
that's 4. Oh no, that's like a 6. No, you got to use that for like 6 months.
Girl, once that little aloe strip starts looking fuzzy, I'm like, nah, bitch, we ain't doing this.
That's
Look
so
at you,
much
you're
money.
like, you have so much waste. You're thinking about waste. I know. The other day I actually thought about you because I was, because I'm a responsible woman, and I was taking apart the emptying my personal garbage as a result of the fact that I was born with this reproductive set. So I'm taking out my personal garbage, and it's wads. Wads. You know that garbage, how that's looking.
Yeah.
So I tied it up because I don't want anybody else to have to deal with that little fucking applicators and wads. Gross. Mm-mm. So I tied it up and I was putting it away. I was like, wow, that's a lot of trash. I started thinking about your little cup and your little thinks and shit. I was like, I bet no, she's not even dealing with that.
Nope. Well, I did this week because this pandemic is killing me. A random yeast infection out of nowhere. Why? I don't know.
Oh man, you got the
but
Trader
I got
Joe's
that
cranberry?
You don't treat a yeast infection with cranberry.
No,
that's
you treat
a UTI.
it UTI with cranberry. But
yeah,
anytime my pussy just starts acting like it wants to have a life and a pulse and shit, like I feel like if you could feel your pussy, something's wrong with it. That's the truth. Like, think about it. Do you
when you want to get like elbow deep up in there and just like
think about just any other random body part. Do you think about your pinky toe ever?
No.
But you fucking stub that pinky toe, you feel your pinky toe. So when you feel your pinky toe, something's wrong with it.
Right.
That's how I feel about it. If you feel your pussy, if something's going on in your pussy, like you're just walking around, you're fucking ripping open a little Dannon yogurt, you're putting some granola, and then all of a sudden you feel your pussy, something's wrong with your pussy.
I've never never thought about it like that, but yeah.
So if you feel it, it's some issues. And so anytime I
Yeah.
feel it, it doesn't have to be. It could be, yeast infection, UTI, whatever it is. Anytime I start to be like, wait, I am having feelings about my pussy, I feel my pussy, I just start drinking that disgusting juice and shit be going away.
Really? So I found, because one time for some reason, I must be susceptible to UTIs, even though I try to take as good of care of my vagina as possible. I had this one time, I think it was like 2 years ago, where I thought I could cure it with cranberry juice. And so the moment I had that tingle, I start pounding the cranberry juice, pounding water, pounding. And I think it was like 3.5 days. And I thought that I was getting better.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I got in my car to go pick up the children from school. And I'm sweating, and I am tired and fatigued. I have a fever.
Oh, damn!
And I know.
Cytokine storm.
I was like, oh my God. I get them in the car, and I was like, guys, mommy's got to lay down. And I get them home. I let them in the house. I lay on the sofa. It's like, 4:30, 4:45. Chris is not due home for another 2-3 hours. I had to call my dad, and I was like, I think I need you to come here right now. I think I have to go to urgent care, because I was like, I think my UTI is giving me a fever, Dad. I'm real sick right now.
Yeah, you had a kidney infection, bitch.
I went to the urgent care, and the doctor looked at me like I was an idiot when I was like, I thought I could just drink a bunch of cranberry juice. She was like, nah, you need an antibiotic.
Yeah, you need an And also, you were you drinking like ocean spray?
No, I bought like the good, like the organic, expensive
The
shit.
disgusting kind. But
Yeah.
it tastes disgusting. Like
Yeah.
it's intolerable. Like you
Yeah,
have to
it's
put
terrible.
4 ice cubes in it, plug your nose, and just get through it.
It's bad.
Yeah, that
But
kind.
all that to say, I did find that taking D-mannose, it's a supplement with cranberry in it, that can get it. So I had noticed that I was starting to get one because I read all these terrible things about, I think Cipro is the antibiotic that they give you for UTI.
Which is just going to give you a yeast infection.
Well, it's also like really terrible for your body in general. Like there's so many like injury claims against it. So I had read that this D-mannose can help. And so the last time that I felt one coming on, I told Chris, I was like, get thee to Whole Foods and bring me this vitamin. And I started it, and it cleared it up right away. But this yeast infection came out of nowhere, and I was just like, I'm not even trying to use my vagina this week. Thank you for, like, I always feel like my body is just like rebelling against me.
Yeah.
Like, fuck
William G. Crook, The Yeast Connection. That's the book you got to get.
Yeah, you were saying that.
I don't have yeast issues anymore. I mean, it's changing your diet and shit like that, but like it's all
I haven't had
interconnected
one.
to everything.
I haven't had one in so long, so who knows?
You take lactobacilli?
Well, I went and I bought like the vaginal health probiotic, and
Yeah, you
I
just
bought
take the lactobacilli every day, but you keep those in the fridge, and then you take a little shot of your little cranberry, and your pussy be straight.
Yeah. I heard that that drinking a shot of apple cider vinegar, I heard that's good for vaginal health, so I thought maybe I'll try that. Boric acid, you can buy like boric acid suppositories.
I don't know where I was or why I read about that. I read about that too, sticking Tide Pod in your pussy. Nah, we ain't doing that. This is not a medical advice show. Don't listen to a word I say.
No. Not doctors.
Not doctors. Not doctors. No, no, actual not doctors.
Must be two kinds of doctors.
No!
No?
Must be 2 doctors. Remember I said you got to take the kinds out.
Must be.
Wow. I think, Amanda, this is crazy. And we don't have to make it official or anything. We don't have a party. I mean, we should have a party. We should definitely have a party on the live tonight, and tell them that the special announcement isn't Patreon. I mean, it is. But the special announcement is, guys, I think we're friends. The premise of the podcast is now stupid because I think we're real friends.
Oh, no. Do we need to change the name? Oh, shit.
It's just, they used to be strangers, currently friends. All those don't sound as good, so we're going to keep the title as is. Imagine.
Former strangers, current friends. Two kinds of strangers.
No. must be two strangers. I.e., get it? Must be two strangers. Like, well, what's your definition of a stranger? A stranger is someone you don't know. We now know each other. So a person can say must be two strangers. Not must be two definitions of. Not must be two kinds of. Must be two strangers. Must be two strangers would be a great title, but none of our listening audience would know what it means except for like 9 black people. So we can end this one. All right,
okay.
girl. So you can
go
cut
on
the
with
laugh.
your day.
You can cut the laugh. You know, you can splice it up.
Yeah.
What, you're getting dressed now?
All this shit done by 8:30. Yeah, I gotta go change my clothes. Gotta go see how fucked up my kitchen is.
Bye.
Friends. Hey strangers, thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Now, just in case you missed the Instagram post, the tweet, the newsletter, the very special episode that we released on Wednesday, listen up. Imperfect Strangers Podcast has a Patreon. Yes, that is right. You too can join our club full of imperfect strangers, stranger friends. And in this club, you get access to Monday Night Lives. So maybe you miss them every single Monday and you're like, dang, I wish I could watch them. Now's your chance. Would you like to hear unreleased episodes that will never ever see the light of day? You got that too. Have you ever thought like maybe you would like to have a one-on-one conversation with us and record your own episode of Imperfect Strangers? Well, your dreams just came true because you can do that too. So find that link to Patreon in our Instagram bio. You can also head on to our website, www.imperfectstrangers.com. There's a link to the Patreon there as well. Make sure that you sign up. Don't forget, you can join our private Facebook group. Also, that link is in the Instagram bio. You can find us on Twitter at imperfstrangers, on Instagram at Imperfect Strangers Podcast, on Facebook, Imperfect Strangers Podcast. There's a whole host of shit in our bio. We have merch. Did you guys get your Melissa and Amanda t-shirt bundle yet? Well, do that, and I would probably keep an eye on that merch store because we have some special things coming out here within the next couple of weeks. So something definitely to not miss out on. In the meantime, we will see you guys on Monday for the Monday Night Live. Have a great weekend, and we'll be back next Friday with a brand new episode. Bye.